If you're looking this video, surely you know something about Touptek and about this magnificent sensor IMX585, and you know something about low light sensitivity of this sensor and high dynamic range, especially the newest clear HDR, and also some information about if it is 20 or 14 or 16-bit depth sensor. I want to explain that later. And about this small pixel size of 2.9 micrometers that you want to use with wide range telescopes, maybe with the Raza and or Hyperstar. I'm going to use with Hyperstar so we can have a beautiful view of some galaxies and faint objects. But you can also use this camera as very nice or even professional camera for sun, moon, or planetary imaging. And we must say that this is the best sensor with the newest technology out there. It performs even better than IMX571. If you want to know something more about this sensor, please stay with us on this video and do share this video and like and subscribe to our channel. Bye. As you can already see from the manufacturer's site, we're looking into some specifications. We're not going to lose time here because you already know the information about it. It has the newest sensor and 16-bit HDR mode and not 12 as well. Maybe going to see in some other sites. Quantum efficiency is 91% and not 18 like on other some sites. The most important things about this Starvis2 technology, the newest one that is even better than IMX571. You know that all of the cameras out there are amp glow free, and we have two-stage cooling of this camera, and also the anti-dupe technology that lacks in other brands. And Touptek has 5 watts anti-dupe technology with 4 adjustable levels. Then you can change it on Nina, and we're going to see that in action. So this is a very good thing to have on the camera. I want to see some camera parameters on the road. 20 bits low conversion gain, high conversion gain, but we're not looking at it right now because we're interested. I'm most interested into row 16-bit node, and as you can already see, and we're going to have the Sharpcap program sensor analysis of my camera, so we're going to confirm that those numbers are exactly like they are here, and maybe even better. So spectral responses, as you can already see from the pictures, you can look at this site by yourself and have a very good look at the specification of this camera. What I want to mention is that I'm very annoyed of this sticker into the fan LED that is covered with this sticker. And I think that is a very big flaw from manufacturers, because if you are using the same cases, you can actually turn it off or exchange the case for it, and I'll put the stickers on my camera. Also, I did have Touptek on my camera, but I did bought it from them, as from Europe. And back focal distance, you have 2 options. 17.5 like all other cameras, well, 12.5 adapter. If you don't have that adapter, you can buy it for yourself, and that's all. So if you're asking what did I bought mine, and this is the site from which I bought mine. It was not newly bought because I've was it used, but the first owner bought it from here. And as you can see, it is very expensive from here. You can find it very cheaper, like 150 euros cheaper in the manufacturer site, and it will going to ship to Europe without the but. But here we can find some things that are misleading from this site because this is not actually the picture of my camera, but it's rather another camera. As you can see, this is from the manufacturer site, and they are not looking the same because the from the site from which the first owner bought this camera, and it is Telescope Express here in Europe. They are misleading in everything. They said that it is 11 bits ADC camera. It is 16 bit, as we already saw, and G2 is second generation, and it is only option to remove and change the back focus of the camera with additional adapter and possibility to take off the other adapter. And this case is also not from the same camera. Also, these pictures are represented very misleading because this is IMX571 camera and not 585. And a lot of other mistakes here, so please do not take any information from sites like this. It is a good site, but those information about this camera are all misleading. Even what came in the box is misleading and everything else. So pay attention about that. And right now I'm going to the main part of this video. It is about the Starvis tool technology from the Sony. It was announced in 2021, so it is not so a young technology. As you can also already see, the Starvis 1 and 2 are both back-end structures. You have on-chip lenses, color filters, and diodes, and mental wiring is behind the diodes, so the light enters freely. Those type of sensors are being mostly used by surveillance cameras and dashboard cameras and things like that, but they are being used, as we already know, by us astrophotographers. And this is the diode. As you can see, the absorbed light wavelengths are relative to the depth of the diodes, photodiode. The blue channel is at the beginning of the diode being absorbed, and the green and the red part of the wave lengths are being absorbed deeper. So Starvis 1 and 2 has a deeper photodiodes, and because of that they are very sensitive in near infrared region. But this is not just for the Starvis 2, but also Starvis 1 technology. And as you can see by the pictures, you're going to see by the pictures that they are also the two parts of Starvis 1 technology. The most important thing about the Starvis 2 and 1 technology is HDR capability. When we're talking about digital overlap HDR future, it is one short exposure and one long exposure. So two pictures are being made in one, but those pictures are being taken separately. But clear HDR, it is two pictures made in one time. One time, there is no gap between them, with a low gain and high gain, with the ISO, with two ISOs. So we have advantage because it does not have any chromatic operation like in the first HDR. So clear HDR is suitable only for security cameras and also for astrophotographers. And as you can already see here, the output image data must be post-processed in the camera in order to obtain the final image. But IMX585, our sensor here, can synthesize data internally with clear HDR mode. So I think the Touptek is the only brand that made this possible right now, because as you already know, ZWO and other manufacturers does not offer this clear HDR mode. And this is with DOL HDR with chromatic aberration with clear HDR. So right now we know, as we can already see here, two types of Starvis1 technology and one Starvis2 technology. And photographs with the Starvis2 technology are made differently, because even the lenses are being better, and even the red, green, and blue filters are being better than the Starvis1 technology. And as you are going to see from another picture, I'm going to show it right now. Starvis2 technology is using to receive the signal not just horizontally, but also vertically. And they have a trend between the pixels, so the light is being gathered evenly and in the better manner. I'm not by any means who can explain this scientifically, but as you can already see, they are doing their best from those photodiode structures in the Starvis2 technology, and Touptek implemented very well in their firmware. So in order for this clear HDR and 16-bit that to work properly, you must install the newest firmware from the Touptek original site. And as we can see here, you go to download center, and you can download the Touptek software driver that we're going to be using for the Nena. And the Touptek DLL is already included in this Touptek. But where we're going to download the firmware, I'm just showing you where you can find this firmware. And I have already downloaded it, and my camera is being connected to the computer. You're opening. You have the 4.36. It is the newer firmware, update firmware. When you open it, you can check what type of firmware you have. Right now, I am having 4.35, so it is not the newest. And I would had a problem with the clear HDR because it did not work properly until you're choosing the new firmware. And of course, you can pause and see here information, because if you disconnect from the power, you can lose your camera, and it can only be returned to the Touptek, and they would bring it to life. But right now, I have been updating my firmware, and it went very well, as you can already see. And it takes just, I think, about a minute to update your firmware. And if you do not have this firmware, it will not going to work. Clear HDR and 16-bit mode will not going to work properly if you don't have the newest firmware. You can find it, as we already saw, at the Touptek site, and it has been done like in a minute and a half. And you have a message that you have firmware 4.36 installed on your camera. So right now, the camera will work very good with the Nina and all other programs that you're going to use. I'm rechecking, and it says that on the newest firmware, so I have done. Please do update your firmware. And also, as I already mentioned to you, I have done sensor analysis in Sharpcap, and because of the length of the video, I would like to speed it up so you can see the results by yourself. I have done many times this sensor analysis, and those are the results right now. We are going to see the results. And this was just 10 degree of the sensor. Even I've done it with a 30 degrees Celsius, and it was almost the same, but the results were constant, and as you can already see by yourself, they are very, very nice. 14.79, I think. 79 stops. That is amazing. And right now, I'm going to open the Nina. We have connected the camera. I just want to show you the difference between using the drivers. When you firstly install the Nina, you'll find the camera as Rising Cam because Nina has already installed drivers from the Rising Cam and also Ascon drivers for the Touptek. And if you're using Rising Cam drivers, that is officially with every Nina, we're going to have almost all features of the camera, as you can already see. See, dew heater, you can turn it on, off, cooler power, sensor temperature, target temperature like -10, and the mirror duration of the temperature, so you can make it be like ZWO, noise limit, readout mode for snapshots. It could be low conversion gain, high conversion gain, or high HDR. And of course, I will going to put the readout mode checklists for my lights and other frames HDR. You can already see that you can put target dew heater strength. I think that 1 and 2 work very well. And I'm going to disconnect right now from the cam drivers, because, and you can use also Ascon drivers, but as you can already see by the picture, you are not going to be able to do nothing with those. People don't have any options except to use like an ordinary camera. Right now, I'm going to install to show you that the drivers from Touptek are not included into Nina. If you go to the install of folder in which you are installing Nina and go to the external and see the cameras or the brands, you're not going to find Touptek. But if you download Touptek drivers, as I already told to you, the last one will going to install automatically all the drivers in all the programs, not just Nina, but Sharpcap or any other programs. So you're going to have the newest settings and the newest drivers for the Nina and every other PhD or some other program if you're using with your camera. Now we're going to recheck if those drivers are being included right now in the Nina. I want to find that they are right now, they are Touptek, and a vast edition of the driver is already included. So I want to open the Dina, and I'm just showing you this because you have an extra option with the Touptek drivers, and that option is most important for me because I'm going to use my camera with my Hyperstar from Arizona and my Celestron C8. So I want to shoot with f2 and about 425 of focal length. And if you're using this camera, and you know that this camera comes with the LEDs, and you cannot put the LEDs on and off. And Lazy Geek mentioned this in his review, but right now you are going to see that LED lights could be turned on and off via the Nina. So you're good to go for taking this camera and using it with your Hyperstar or Rasa. Thank you very much. And for the very end, I want to give you some examples of the darks, and I can judge for yourself, because I'm not by any means some expert on this, but since we have a very bad weather, some circumstances here in Europe, in Austria, I will not be able to take some examples, and I'm waiting for my filter so I can use unclear 3-band filter with my Hyperstar and Celestron C8, and then I will be able to take some footage of Tumble Nebula. I think I will do it. So we'll have I think for a few days from now an example of how good this sensor is really are in the field. So please do share this video, like it or dislike it, and if you want to be generous, please do subscribe. It's not so easy doing these videos and editing those videos, taking the footage for it. So I will appreciate you if you do anything of I've already mentioned. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Hope that you and your family are staying good. Until the next video, bye.